never run out of power.
Keep firing weapons in one.
The power shooters, yes. Keep firing weapons in one.
The second and third waves contain faster traffic and a few crocodiles instead of logs. You can jump on the back of a crocodile and ride him safely, but never on his jaws. From time to time, a beast begins to appear in one of the bays. When formed, it will kill Frogger, so either wait until it disappears or pass it by. The shrinking bar at the bottom of the screen represents how much time Frogger has to make it into a bay. Therefore, the most direct route to the top of the screen is the best route. Wave 4 adds the hazard of a snake on the median strip. Watch in slow motion how when it tries to corner us, we simply slip back into the traffic. With the snake successfully eluded, we continue on our merry way.
Welcome back to Cybermania 94. Amazing achievements have been made in the field of gaming this year. The arrival of CD-ROMs and CDIs and other platforms.
Well, the car alarm, they really are a pain. Hey, just a minute. That sounds like the alarm on my car. Excuse me for a minute. Hey, excuse me. You're leaning on my car. You're setting out the alarm. Well, those cowboys won't be bothering you anymore.
Well, now there's a guy who really knows how to get into the battle mode. By the way, here's a tip if you're playing Mortal Kombat 2 on Super NES. At the start of the screen, press the left-right button and the start buttons together. Now you're into battle mode.
I lied to myself that it was over. It wasn't over. And it would get worse before the end. You can't run from your past.
Okay, it's time. Whoop. Nope, wrong button. Sausage fingers. What's up, everybody? Set up notifications. Ah, thank you, Lone. Also, thank you, maybe for staying awake, Mercy. I don't want you to burn yourself out. Man, I did the most adult thing in the world yesterday. Steph and I went out to a nice steak dinner and then fell asleep at like 9 o'clock. Yes! Watching Golden Girls. And I feel great. I feel recuperated. Oh, it's only 7:30 p.m.? Gotcha. I've been trying to catch up on YouTube shit. I've been way too busy to keep it up, but, oh, I'm trapped in here now. Oh, okay, he still sells some stuff. Because I was like, I gotta go get another heal materia. I was trying to think of how to fix this. Or how to like, prepare for this better. He sells me items, but... I have to pounce... Everyone needs attack magic, and they have to pounce on anyone in a pyramid right away. You gotta grind? Maybe. I feel like I can. Like, the money that I earn, I'm sure I can buy ethers and like, make it break even. But maybe I have to grind. We'll see. But yeah, I need to tweak my microphone settings a little more, I think. It's a little too loud. I don't know. I'm not used... Like, I have a USB microphone, and I think it's just different than an XLR microphone in how it handles volume. XLRs, you can, like... They come in really quiet, but you dump a load of dynamics and gain on them. And, oops. That changed. Damage might not be enough. Yeah, that's the thing. I didn't pounce on it, with my entire desire to stay alive before, so I'm hoping that if I do that now, I'll be able to break the pyramids as they pop up. The problem is, I feel like I can probably get real fucked. If, like, he stuns 2 people and then pyramids a third, there's some combinations that I don't know I'll be able to handle at all of status effects. So we'll see. We'll play with it. But yeah, about the mic, I don't know. I'd like it to sound good. I'd like to be audible, and I'd especially like the game to be audible. It's honestly one thing that I dislike about some other people's streams, is that you just can't hear the game. And as nerdy as it is, typically I'll put stuff on and I want to like hear the music or hear the sound effects when I'm listening to a stream. What's up, Riley? AJ all day. Do you watch speedruns of Final Fantasy? Why is this doing so much damage? Oh my god. I don't remember doing this much damage before. I got kind of caught out here. What's that, Mercy? Holy shit! Why does that hurt so much? I'm on the back row. Probably gonna die. Yep. Jeez. What's up, Kip God? Binding of Isaac? I played that a lot. In the early days of the Switch, it was like a really good game to have. Like that and Breath of the Wild were like perfect launch games. I don't know how many endings or whatever I got. I watch a lot of speedrunning, mostly Japanese-made games. Yeah, speedruns of turn-based, random encounter turn-based RPGs are pretty wild to me. I know that you can do you can RNG manip and stuff like that, but it still seems like it's a pretty wild scene. Attack this guy first. Stardew Valley? Maybe? I certainly played a shitload of Harvest Moon back in the day, so it is my kind of game. And I have it on Switch. I just haven't really gotten into it yet. What are you dropping? Oh. Okay, so go after him first. Why is this guy like partially invisible? Weird. What's the matter with you? Stardew is a chill game. Yeah. Really great in some streamers being a bummer when they don't balance their volume. Yeah, I don't know. CJ, given that you agree, I'd like your honest opinion. How do you feel about the audio balance? I'm sidechaining it, so there's that, but I still think my mic might be a little too loud. Hello, Carmine. Nice to see you. Oh yeah, and I started watching Shrill last night. The game audio is a touch too loud, but your mic audio is at a good level. Oh, the game audio is too loud? I repeatedly hear that, but, like, it's interesting. In the mix, the audio is quite a bit quieter than what my mic's peaking at. I think that might be one of those things where human ears just work differently than what the math tells you. I think people are just kind of used. Game audio's a little loud. Okay, I'll turn it down. Actually, I also think that this song in particular is just really, really loud. I had to turn my headphones down. A simple fix to it with audio issues is turn on the auto volume on my TV. Most TVs have one, and although it's not good for music, it helps a lot with anything that has loud sounds combined with a voice that's at a lower volume. That makes sense. Yeah, it's just compression. I'll turn it down a little bit. Yeah, it is peaking out a little bit. I think. So the wild thing is, you'd think. There we go. That should take the edge off. Well, hold on. There we go. That should be a little better. You guys were actually right. I do wish there were a more easy, like, one-click solution to normalizing audio. OBS has compressor plugins, but they don't work like they should. At least not like the compressor in, like, even Premiere or Audition or anything. It's just not the same. Can't really get the same out of it unless I'm just really that bad at mixing audio. Hey, Stoner Pony 420. It's a hell of a name you've got. It's going pretty good, man. Pretty relaxing Saturday so far. I have already agreed to go to a Pretty Little Liars event later today, and now I'm wondering if I actually want to do that. Because I got some stuff going on tomorrow too, so today might just be my chill out day. Do laundry and oh boy. Oh, this is gonna get him, isn't it? Damn it. Be a virtual groomsman? It's very exciting. I'm very happy for you, by the way. Oh my god, this is gonna kill me. God damn. That's twice now. I haven't gotten anything done since I started streaming. Jesus Christ. Okay, I gotta be a lot more careful. I'm playing it like a normal RPG. Can't do that. This is hardcore. Why did you pick hardcore? Because I wanted to experience the game in a new way. I'm okay with it so far. Yeah, Dr. 11, I watched a little bit of Pretty Little Liars. Not a whole lot. Basically, I would catch an episode here and there. Stephanie was really the one who watched it. I liked it, but... But you won't watch Game of Thrones? No, I have watched Game of Thrones. I just don't follow it, really. I mean, but that's the thing, right? They're more similar. Like... They're more similar than not. Is this near a boss area, or is the mod boosting the enemies? Mod is boosting enemies. There is a difficulty mod installed. Season 8 is the end, so you can watch all of it since it's ending. I don't really need to. The plot sort of lost me, to be honest. I realized at a certain point that I didn't really care about any of the characters. I was like, oh, okay, I don't care then. I'll just stop watching. There's a mod that makes the characters outside of fights not look dumb. There's a mod for everything. But yes, there's a mod for that. I brought you up during Filmhouse about your Game of Thrones habits or lack thereof. I mean, whatever. Ah, damn it. People are gonna forget about that show pretty quickly. I think, once it's gone. Fuck! God, and I lost a turn to accidentally switching rows. I'm not gonna win! I'm gonna die again. God damn! How do you... Any chance of streamer live videos going back up on the IG channel? I don't think so. I think those went up on Machinima? Some of those should be on roosterteeth.com now, though. This Game of Thrones spin-off show in the work of prequel 8,000 years in the past. Fuck me. It may not even be... It doesn't even have to be connected, then. It can just be whatever. It's just called Game of Thrones. Just dark fantasy. You play Crisis Core? No, I didn't, actually. Trying to... Ah! God! The game is so old, it doesn't take D-pad inputs, so I have to use the stick to, like, pick stuff, and it just keeps registering left right before I hit OK. Damn, it's annoying. I have to be, like, very delicate. Gonna go to PAX East? No. About to go to Austin for like a month in addition to our jobs, because those don't go away just because we're gonna film a show, so there's no time to do anything else. Also, now I have 2 jobs, so no, absolutely not. You have 2 jobs? Yeah, I still work for I still work for Funhouse, and also produce Inside Gaming now. So. Oh, right about RTX London. Yeah. It sucks. Guess it just didn't work out. I get putting on events has to be so expensive. If that couldn't even figure out a way to stay alive. There's gotta be something that's just busted about it. Forgot about Inside Gaming? No, it's okay. You got a life? Oh yeah, Lost Odyssey. I need to pick that game back up. Well, there's a million things I need to pick up. I was thinking about what to play today, and I was like, oh, I could start in here. I could start Grand Theft Auto. I installed some more mods for Resident Evil 2, so I'll probably get back to that, but... Is it just grinding or trying to get a drop or something? No, I'm trying to stay alive. This game is the Dark Souls of games. So... Let's see... Oh, I do have 3 restores. Okay. Yeah, so I've installed a difficulty mod, and I'm just trying to beat fights. Would you ever stream it? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I make very bad choices when it comes to what to stream and why. Let's say I want to download the mods that make Final Fantasy VII look like this. How'd I go about it? Google it. It's there are guides out there. So just if you just Google it and start reading forum threads, you can figure it out. That's what I did. Hopefully that wasn't too rude. But that is the path. It takes some doing. I'll warn you. Mostly because like, fuck. How did you get to go that quickly, jerk? It's an old, like, there are multiple versions of this game on PC, and depending on which one you get, it can make it varying levels of challenging to get it into a... Like, you have to reduce it to a state where it can be modded, and then build it back up with mods. And it isn't always the most, sometimes it doesn't click. I had to, like, edit some INI files, but... Like, Googling does most of it. I mean, people have done this a lot, so most problems you'll encounter somebody else already has. See you, Jesse. Thoughts on James Gunn coming back to Disney? I'm surprised it happened, to be honest. I figured it was at this point of, like, executive ego, where no, like whoever decided to make it happen was not gonna change their mind no matter what. But apparently they did, so that's cool. So everyone needs. Let's see. What does dexterity do? I feel like everyone needs cure and attack magic. So I'll take. Dang it. Nope. I'll find whatever. No! Oy, I'm getting all my buttons backwards. I feel like I've played so many games lately that just have inverted buttons from each other and makes my brain all goofy. Okay. Everyone's back row. Everyone's got attack magic and heal, which are the things I didn't have before. Let's do it. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Yeet. Yeet, no. At any point during adding mods, something ends up breaking. When I mod games, usually add one at a time, and some games are known to breaking the whole game with a single mod. Yeah. Definitely that. That does help if you like install one thing at a time and then run it and make sure it's stable. And then you know exactly when it breaks and you can Google that specific issue. Yep. That's good troubleshooting technique. Maybe I should do like I should. Okay. It's him. So let's see here. I will try to break it. Oh, that's right. She has all. Oh! Oh! I broke it already. Well, I'm gonna cast magic on myself, so that's cool. I remember that being an issue before, too. Oh, the cloud's already silenced. So let's see here. God. Okay, good. One thunder will do it. We got it. Nope. Okay, so this is when it gets scary. When he starts stunning characters. Fuck. Damn it! And now the... Okay, this is interesting. Because this should break the pyramid if it has about 200 HP. Yeah, okay. Which means that Barrett's gonna cast... Or, yeah, Cloud's gonna cast on her. Or, wait, what? Okay, well, whatever. I'll take it. Damn it. Maybe I should just leave Cloud at full ATB all the time, since he can break pyramids quickly. When you get scan? I don't remember, but I sure shit don't have it yet. I can't remember. Can I steal anything from him? Okay, no. Gotta keep an eye on HP, or MP. Damn it. Of course it didn't freeze him. Cool! See? Just need those tactics! Spicy tactics. sure Tifa will. I'll do it. Oh. Gonna go see Captain Marvel. Cool. See you, Andrew. Thanks for dropping in. Scale of 1 to pissing your bed. How drunk are you getting for St. Patty's? I haven't really planned to drink at all. I gotta look good for Arizona Circle, you know? I do have 2 Natty Lights in the fridge. So maybe that. Captain Marvel was pretty alright. You know, the more I think about it, the more I like it. I think there were things that didn't quite click together, but I think that there were... The more I think about certain parts of it, and especially certain lines and like the way that they were written and delivered, I was like, I like it more and more. Yeah, Natty Light is gross. It is very gross. Nothing about it is pleasurable. I got it for a Fast and Furious marathon. I was also planning on drinking them while watching Neil Breen's latest cinematic masterpiece. Yeah, they're a utility beer. Natty Daddies are even worse, yeah, because it's like... It's barely beer flavored, and then it's just like a little more alcohol, so you taste more of the booze. In addition to really shit malt liquor beer shit crap. Rena's a savant. He is. Like IPAs? I've liked some IPAs, but there's been a whole wave of like, let's make a weapons grade hop IPA, and I'm not really into that. I feel like it almost got to its where it was a little too like smell its own farts kind of territory of we're gonna make this as like them. Oh Jesus! What? That's not right. Oh boy. Well, whatever. So sad. Excellent. So this version also has remastered cutscenes where they replace the chibi 3D characters with the more like normal character models that you see later in the game. The newsman bracing to die. Yeah. This shit's actually real dark. There's some stuff in Final Fantasy VI that gets pretty bad too. When they like poison Doma Castle. I remember that being like, holy fuck, man. You didn't really see like genocide in video games. I see that materia down there though, you know I'm going for that. Oh, little cat slide. Oh yeah, I was also thinking, so one of the many mods installed here, and the reason I'm playing this really is that they did a, and I say this every time, so if you've watched the other streams, I apologize, but they passed a neural network over the backgrounds, the pre-rendered backgrounds, to up-res them. I wonder, one, when they'll be able to do that and get a good look out of video, like neural process every frame and up-res it. There's some stuff like that going on right now, but also when that'll be able to be done in real time. So like... Yeah! Why is it Tifa's sound effect? I guess because it's playing that punch sound, and at every other time in the game, it's just Tifa. In at least a decade? Yeah, probably. I wonder at what point will like textures and effects from older games be able to be up-resed via neural network real time? That's some like cool shit. I feel like with original Xbox games running in like 4K and stuff on the One X or 1080p, that's like the caveman version of this, of like just up-resing everything via AI. 2D to 3D AI conversion. Like Enemy of the State stuff. We analyzed the like shadows of this bag and rendered it in 3D kind of thing. Some of the animated backgrounds are a tiny preview of that, I guess, because some of them can be wonky. Yeah. I mean, the whole thing's a little wonky. There's like a little fuzz to everything. It kind of looks like, to me, it reminds me of like old Photoshop Find Edges filters, where it's like, it's an algorithm trying to determine where the edges of things are. So it's just like a little squiggly. It's not, like, you can see in the, like, silhouette of this, like, cat dome. It's not a proper circle. It looks like somebody, like, touched it up in Photoshop, which is basically what happened. But a robot did it. Robots are gonna take everyone's jobs? I mean, probably. Yeah. I've wondered what happens when, like, AI can reconstitute and recut videos. It's gotta be coming. All you have to do is feed enough data into an algorithm of, like, what videos people like and why. What pacing and what, like, scene transitions. It can learn from that. There's enough data. It only has to follow trends. Feeling alright? Oh, my nose is just closed, that's all. I'm not sick or anything. My nose is closed a lot of the time. It's usually like one nostril's closed and one is like 2/3 closed. When I work out, my nostrils tend to open up, which is a kind of a nice thing my body does. It's like, hey, you know what? You need to breathe, so we'll actually open up your nose. Thank you. Oh, you're just sitting there playing a video game? We gotta save it. Wait, I can't go back and get that materia? Oh, that's right, you have to run out a bit, and then they come out and talk to you. Oh shit, the house. I'm just gonna... I don't want to deal with this. Not before I have the rest of my party. If I die, I haven't saved. I don't remember how far you have to go for them to catch up to you. Okay, there we go. Much further than where last time I saw you play this? Really want to see that weird house enemy? Well, there it was! You got it. Oh yeah, he's just gonna drop some fucking lore on us. Yeah, it is like an Earthbound enemy, you're right. Sephiroth! Ah! So weak and lonely. Alright. I think I still like my party setup here. Everyone's got an attack spell. Finally! Holy crap! Been waiting for that forever. Alright. Buttons. Whew, feels good. I'm wondering if a robot does take your job. Would you move back to Texas or staying here, and what job would you do? I don't know, T. I've thought about that. I mean, I'd probably learn how to make the robots. I don't know that I move back to Texas, no. I like it here. Gotta be more careful about that. I feel like I need to give the all materia to Cloud. His thunder seems to do a lot more damage. I'm excited for spring. I kind of am. I feel like it's been a long winter in California. Especially if people aren't used to any amount of cold. Which is basically everybody. shot a video in 360? I'm asking as I have to for a project. You mean like 360p? I mean, aside from like old cell phones, I don't think so. There we go. God, this positively destroys your stats. And only 20% too, to start. Oh, 360 cam, sorry. Yeah. I have done that. Stephanie had a 360 camera that like recorded video and took snapshots. Took it with us on vacation. So we could take photos. Hello, old snake. Alright, I'm gonna take it to this house now. This house is gonna get it. To make a music video? That sounds cool. Alright. Okay. Basic attack's not worth using? No. They do like 50 damage, even from the front row. And enemies do so much damage with this mod that like giving them extra attacks. I guess that's not so bad in this case. Barrett's physical is about as good as his magic. Good God! Yay. Ooh, boy. But for all I know, I'm underleveled or whatever. Who knows? Undergeared. Is there a save place around here somewhere? There's like there is equipment, an equipment shop around here. I'm gonna buy gear first, but I feel like I'm gonna need 3 of every materia at some point. Because I'm gonna have a boss that's only weak to like 1 element. Some garbage like that. Oh yeah, save it, Eric. This house. Video of people painting in a cube set to music? That sounds cool. No civilian casualties? Maybe that's just propaganda. Oh, I guess it's good I didn't steal his money. That's kind of cool. I never knew that. If you don't take his money, he gives you an ether later. Turbo ether. Lunch break's about done. Catch you later. Alright, see you, man. Enjoy the second half of your workday if you can. You know you stream Final Fantasy VII, my favorite game of all time. That's hype. Alright, well thank you, Seraph. Welcome. Sounds like it was meant to be. Look at these giant guns on his table. Alright. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Okay. That probably would have made that fight a lot easier, too. Hey, what's awesome? Yeah, I don't know if Crisis, or Austin, sorry. I don't know if Crisis Core had a card system. Using the AI background enhance. Yup, that's exactly what this is. And then, like, there's model mods to make the world map characters look a little closer to, like, their cinematic variants. There's an UI and menu mod. There's a lot going on here. Marlene! Aw, man. It's like a really sad version of Eris's theme. Christ. Getting real intense. Got emotions. This flashback scene is prime Final Fantasy. It kind of is, you're right. Little short stories about side characters that are sad. Or like bittersweet. Crisis Core is a Final Fantasy VII version of Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, which had in a weird slot machine system for summons and limit breaks. The slots are what I was thinking about. Yeah, I remember there being a weird mechanic, on top of it having kind of pseudo real-time combat. Twirling that guy around. Had the first disc? What happened to the rest of it? Jeez. Oh, thanks for the resub at Dragon Jetpack Society. The most exclusive of societies. Parents got it for me at a garage sale. It only came with the first disc. Oh, that sucks, man. I know that though. I don't think I was ever in that situation, but as a kid, yeah, a lot of the games I got came from flea markets. Oh yeah, do not miss that. Just wham! Oh, Aerith. How's a Sekiro review copy? I don't have it. I'd like to. I don't think they've sent out reviews yet. Maybe they have, I don't know. But I really want to play it. That was a really cool transition, I gotta admit. I mean, it's like clunky because it's old tech, but that's pretty clever. Aww. gonna play Mortal Kombat 11, either yourself or with Funhouse? Definitely with myself. I can't say anything about a video, man. We're just gonna try to get through this next month and record Arizona Circle. It's gonna be tough. I haven't really thought beyond that. So I can't remember. Oh, Nikki, thanks for the resub. Yeah, everything's good. Thanks. I don't know, Bruce is pretty good, Chevy. Recording in Austin, yeah. That's where all the crew is. And it's cheaper there. So the ancients were like a progenitor race kind of thing that were on this planet before? Or no, wait. Because there's the ancients and then there's also like aliens. There's Genova. I'm trying to remember exactly how this plot shakes out. I don't think there's tons of plot holes, but it hangs together well enough for a video game, I guess. Was it Final Fantasy VI similar to this? What do you mean? In what way? I do think that 6 was a little more fairy tale. Like, it just sort of relied on magic. They didn't try to explain it away. Like Materia is sort of a midichlorians dealy, where it's like, no, there's a physical reason that magic exists as opposed to just magic being magic. Genova goes from planet to planet, sucking them dry. The ancients went almost extinct trying to preserve the planet and sealing Genova away, I'm pretty sure. Oh, okay. Yeah, and chatbot, 6 was a little more steampunky, for sure. Aw, little guy. And he's gonna leave immediately. I thought something like Genova's cells arrived on this planet in on a meteor or something, right? And then Shinra took them and then cloned them or genetically spliced them or whatever. Dang it. I knew I wasted that tent. And then regrew Genova from that, I thought. And then they put those cells in Sephiroth and then Genova took over Sephiroth, basically. In a very Metal Gear Solid sort of way. That was my understanding. Ancient race of people, ancestor being in your party. Genova was a calamity that crashed on Earth. Yeah, it actually kind of reminds me of Chrono Trigger, or how Lavos worked. Like it was something that crashed and sort of grew and polluted the planet. And even though you don't know it to start, most of the game is about trying to stop that from destroying the entire world. The entire background story for 7 is a bit weird to understand. It's not fully complete. Yeah. Jeopardy, that was the big thing for me, is that it felt like the beats as they directly related to the cast of the game are there, but there's a lot of questions that just aren't answered at all. Shinra scientists unearthed the sealed Genova, thinking it was an ancient. They injected its cells into people to make them super soldiers, but also giving Genova subtle control over them. Oh, so yeah, Riley. This is a plot hole that I brought up before, and somebody swears that it's dealt with, but I still haven't seen it actually be dealt with. When like, what is it called, like the summoning or the collecting or whatever, when all of the soldiers that have been injected with Genova cells get drawn, that's like Sephiroth basically exerting control over them, right? But he does that to Cloud too, except Cloud was never actually injected with Genova cells. So how does that work out? I guess he has glowing eyes, so he wasn't No, he wasn't in Soldier. He was the nerd. Zack was the one who was actually injected. So I don't understand how, through Cloud's self-suggestion, he can... Yeah, the reunion, thank you. He can actually be controlled by Sephiroth. It should have been like Sephiroth being like, oh, I will use the Genova cells in you, and Cloud's like... He thought he was? But, man, I guess, that's a bit of a step too far to, like... Because he didn't know that that's what would happen to him. He was when Hojo kidnapped him? When did that happen? Cloud does have the glowing eyes. They talk about it at the beginning of 7. That's Genova trying to bring the cells back. Yeah. Oh, and Crisis Core. Oh! That, okay. So they use Crisis Core to try to tie off that loophole? Because that is a huge plot hole in 7, I think. Hojo kidnapped Cloud and Zack after Sephiroth fucked Nibelheim up. Okay. Alright, fine. That works. Pro tip, play Crisis Core at some point? I guess I should. Is there any way to do that now? PlayStation TV, maybe? Which I gave away. I sent it to Ashley, and she never told me she got it. Then again, I also never asked, so... Emulator? Are Vita emulators okay? Are they pretty good? PPSSPP? Okay. I thought it was Vita for some reason. Is it not on PlayStation Store? Can't play it on like a PS3 or anything? I guess PSP has never really worked that way. Oh, okay. Right on. Cool. Good to hear, Austin. PS Vita if you have it. Yeah, I don't. I gave it away. I think I mailed it to somebody. Even in this... It's in this game, but it's an optional scene? Interesting. So yeah, somebody said that it was like when you go back to... When you go back to that city that is a Shinra-sponsored front of like actors, whatever, that you can find that information there. But I remember going back there and not finding that scene, but maybe I just didn't know where to look. Could also be that, like, maybe I did find it and the translation was so funky that I didn't really understand. How does Cloud have Zack's memories in the beginning? Was that Cloud's memories with him and Tifa? That was actually Cloud, I thought. Cloud and Tifa did grow up together, and then he left to be in Soldier. Was like a wiener dude. Zack was the guy that Cloud said he was. And then Cloud came back telling all these awesome stories about himself, but it was actually another dude. Appears in the library. Don't remember where it triggers. Okay, interesting. Yeah, one of the blue soldiers is Cloud during the trip to Nibelheim. That was a pretty cool reveal, gotta admit. So is this the part where you climb the wall and then you run up the stairs? Yeah, it is through here, I think. Yeah, the real Chad is Zack. Cloud was a botched experiment? Basically, yeah. Written on the inside of the tanks. You gonna go to bed? Alright. See you, Mercy. Have a good sleep. Oh, I slept so much. Oh my god, I slept for like 12 hours. It was so great. It felt so good. Man, in the past, I've always been video games over sleep kind of guy. Like, if I was ever on vacation, I would set my alarm so I could wake up early and play video games. Living the life. And usually I get really frustrated with myself if I fall asleep instead of, like, if I have an evening to myself where I can just put some time into a game and get some progress out. I usually get really frustrated if I fall asleep, but I don't regret it for a single second. Oh, so good. Who's the G.I. Joe looking character? Barrett? Everybody loves Barrett. He's an angry man. Angry man with gun arm. Sleeping for a naturally long time is the best thing in the world. Yeah. Although the one thing I did miss is that, guys, Bridezilla's is back. It's back and better than ever. It actually seems like it might be a little too good. Like it almost seems a little scripted now, but who cares, man? Girls be going off, and I love it. You guys need to watch Bridezilla's. That's what I'm saying here. Sephiroth has mommy issues. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, don't the best villains, right? They're always just like whiny little mama's boys. All reality shows are scripted except Judge Judy. And People's Court. People's Court never get the respect it deserves. But yeah, you're right. They are produced, maybe not scripted. Cops in Live PD? Yeah. I need to watch more Live PD. It's weird, the episodes that I've seen are cut like Cops. But I've also seen episodes where it cuts to like hosts who are like, wow, let's see what's going on in Pennsylvania. And then it's just some dude like, my bike's in the ditch. And the cop's like, all right, let's get your bike out of the ditch. I mean, I love that too. I just don't understand why. Maybe there are some episodes of Live PD where it is more like Cops. They recorded and edited it. I think that is the recap show. Do they have different names? Cops only focuses on like low-class minorities, though. There's a whole thing on it. What do you mean, the show or police in general? Because I think you can probably draw some parallels there. Oh, yeah, that's right. The hotel. I remember being pretty cheap. Might as well get my MP back. The show? I just find it fascinating to see, Tyficate. Tificate? Thank you for the Prime sub. I find it interesting to see the differences in police procedure. Man, in the 80s, it was bad. They were just like a bunch of juiced up ignorant cowboys doing whatever they wanted. And as time goes on, they eventually get much more like trained to de-escalate, trained to keep people safe. Like it's less about just get out there and stop crime, and more about we have studied and practiced the ways to keep people safe and keep them yeah, it's just like it feels a lot like it's more serving the public good over just letting people do whatever they feel like, and kind of embracing and understanding that sometimes people accidentally do very damaging things. Also, just the difference in like how drugs are treated a lot. It's gonna be, I feel like, it won't be too much longer where people getting arrested for marijuana is just gonna be like, oh my god, how old? It's kind of the same with crack. You don't see a lot of crack. It's all meth now. So when somebody gets arrested for crack, I'm like, oh, it must be the 90s. Cool. I always love the difference between UK and US cop shows. Yeah, I like UK cop shows. Because they usually just write very stern. They're very stern, but there's almost a societal baked in, like, yeah, UK Cops is kind of boring, but I like it. It's pleasant. Oh, I don't need to go here. I can't remember if there's a weapons store. I think so. I just like this music a lot. Nothing says like CD Underground more than this track. Can't remember where that giant wall is you have to climb up. Oh, it's probably a weapons store. It says machine gun. Machine and gun. Oh. Hello. Dang, I just bought those two. Well, whatever. What is money for, huh? What's modded about this? Pretty much everything. It may be hard to tell, but that's just because it might be easy to forget what Final Fantasy VII originally looked like. Oh yeah, you do need this. Yeah, because you got to turn on that fan. But yeah, the backgrounds have been up-resed via neural network. That's exciting. It's been proven that law enforcement are quicker to use their secondary weapons, pepper spray, stun gun, etc. from the suspect increases as well. Police forces with less weaponry, the statute of violence decreases in kind. Yeah, I mean, it's tough. I don't know that you can necessarily. America's weird. I think asking police to okay, it's over there. I don't know. A lot of people have guns in America. Look at that. Jesus Christ. Speaking of guns. There's a sculpture that's just a big robot fist pointing a gun at the sky. Just in general, it works for the UK. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if it is truly how much of a factor it is just culturally. What's taught to you from birth. The way that you know that your society values law enforcement and authority figures. There's not a whole lot of education about common good in America. In fact, it's the opposite. There's a whole lot of like, you get out there and get yours. Yeah, I know it's the guns. Just having a gun with you significantly increases your chances of getting shot. Morgan Freeman said it, so it must be real. I mean, there's a lot of guns too, but I also feel like, just societally, going to other nations, there is sort of a social consciousness that's drilled into people, or at least a part of society, and it's just not in America. That doesn't mean that like everyone's super rude, but I do think for like maybe the 5% that would either be just self-entitled assholes or sort of browbeaten into being calm citizens in a functioning society, that 5% flips and they're told like, no, go and get it. This is America. You get out there and you fucking take it. Don't let no cop tell you what's what. This is a weird sequence. Yeah, exactly, Loot Pursuit. You summarized it. Most people in America are super rude to police because screw the rules. Freedom. Yeah, everyone lies to cops. Oh my god. I don't know if Cops is a good sample size, but I've lived a lot of it, or I've watched a whole lot of it, and almost every cop is like, God, everyone lies about everything. There's one cop that was like, man, just tell the truth. We're gonna figure it out anyway. Like, he was just kind of venting to the camera. I know my rights. I wonder, because I'm typically like a pretty self-conscious person. I try to live in a way that doesn't infringe on anyone else's pursuit of happiness. Try to be like keep to myself. If I'm standing in a hallway, I move to the side so people can walk through. I don't like to stand in doorways. Just like little things that sort of make everyone else's experience a little more positive, hopefully. Do you take it with you? I don't think so. Oh, whatever. So I wonder then if I lived in a society that is almost criminally concerned with politeness, like Japan, if then I would get tired of people being so like reserved all the time. Oh yeah, jeez, you gotta time it. Hey! Too soon. Oh, that's right, because the arc of him jumping is totally different if you get it right. It's kind of uptight in Canada. Yeah, see, I guess uptight is what I mean. Yeah. America is definitely not uptight. Is that a whole train just sitting there? It is. Cool. I've heard people who lived in Japan echo that. That they're like, they get bummed out at how reserved everyone is all the time. You get arrested in Japan, you have a 1% chance of being released. Wait, what? Wouldn't the entire country be in jail then? Oh. We apologize for not wanting to wait for someone to hold the door open for them sometimes. I mean, that's just a weird situation anyway. You gotta make that judgment call about how far away someone is and how long you're just gonna be standing there staring at them. And then, like, do they have to walk faster? to like make sure you don't wait longer. Really complicated environment there. Oh, it's like, wait, it's the wrong cloud. Why is it like, why was it Chibi Cloud? Oh, nope, he's back. General thing, not a constant. Obviously, actual crimes are policed, but go drive through some small towns around big cities and see how they park cruisers up and down a 3-mile stretch of road to farm tickets all day and get back to me. Oh. Well, yeah, I mean, they're doing their job, right? Theoretically. You could say farming tickets, but it could also be like we have to make sure that... Yeah, I'm gonna go up the stairs. I love going up the stairs. We have to make sure that people aren't, like, getting too crazy. We don't want cars flipping out there. Gotta slap people's wrists a little bit. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm not a sociologist. There's a few pre-rendered in this game that have the chibi models. Yeah, those have been modded out. Very soft. Don't need them. So yeah, even the videos in this version have been modded to include the higher poly models. Oh, he's normal cloud again. Can you not go back? There was this... This might be a red herring, but there's this other battery thing down here. I didn't see any items, so it's like, it probably doesn't do anything. I remember this driving me crazy back in the day. Yeah, that. I think that's just there. Yeah, that's just there. Who cares? I spent a week in Japan last year. Did you feel like you were in the way of everyone when you walked around the city? Not too much. I did have to train myself to like walk on the other side of the sidewalk sometimes. But the places I went, it wasn't super crowded. I mean, I was in Tokyo, and there were some pretty busy intersections for sure, but you just walk, you know? You have much of a right to be there that everyone else does. And aside from that, it was just, like, restaurants and stuff. It was all pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? It seemed pretty normal. I do recall after the fact that I did make I did a faux pas. I did eat while walking once. I went to Stephanie had an old friend that she used to work with, I think, at Neversoft, who now lives in Japan. We met up with him, and there was like a festival right around the corner. It was absurd how like picturesque a lot of the things were when I went to Japan. Anyway, so there was a Matsuri. There were like cool lanterns. There were people like dancing. Well, not dancing, no. There was music, but they had like little food stalls set up, and I basically got a cup of warm sake because it was cold as shit. And also, like, it was just a fish slammed on a skewer, and it was, like, flash fried and covered in salt. And I just, like, basically ate it tail to head, like it was a hot dog. But I didn't, like, Stephanie and her friend were kind of walking, and I didn't want to yell at them and have them stop. Also, it was, like, loud, so they probably wouldn't have heard me. So I was like, so I just got it real quick and then walked to catch up. But yes, I did a very terrible thing. I think I might have also blown my nose in public at some point. I didn't litter, no, Riley. That's the weird thing. It's like, there are no trash cans. You just carry your trash with you until you get home. And if you're out all day, then you just hold it until, like, you go to a store or something. And even then, odds are low. Yeah, Julie. Stephanie worked at Neversoft for a bulk of Guitar Hero, I think. I can't remember the first Guitar Hero she launched. It might have been World Tour. But yeah, she worked at Neversoft during their heyday. No, I haven't watched Love, Death, and Robots, but everyone's been recommending it to me, and people have my taste figured out, so I need to check it out. Maybe I'll watch it later tonight. We don't have trash cans in our country because people might put bombs in them. Oh, fuck, man. Yeah, I guess we're somewhere in the middle then, in terms of America having social consciousness. At least most of the time, we're not blowing our own shit up. Most of the time. I do remember being so impressed with a lot of the just, like, public services in Tokyo that, like, there were kiosks and automated machines for everything, which made everything really cheap. And I remember thinking, man, in America, there's no way that these would even be functioning. Somebody would have already shoulder tackled it over and then peed on it. Just because of America. Oh, Turkey? Yeah, no, Turkey's not in a good way right now. Mid-joint. Don't worry about bumming people out, man. I think one of the coolest parts about streaming and talking to people all over the world is that people can share what's going on in their world. And I prefer that so much to like having people on Twitter yell about what it's like. Like, maybe they're right, maybe they're wrong, but a lot of people sure do like to talk about things they haven't experienced firsthand. So I prefer it immensely, like good or bad, when somebody says, this is personally what happens where I live. It's my version of America. Every American thinks they have the right to shoulder tackle anything. Yeah, right? Like, some of it, sometimes that's cool. Sometimes that is an enjoyable spirit, especially when I'm watching fail videos of people blowing themselves up with fireworks, but you don't like America? Spuddy, I think you can fixate, there are some very broken things about the United States, I think. There's a lot of good stuff, too. As much as the narrative is that America's divided right now, and granted, I'm in a large city, but it does make me feel great to be in, like, a restaurant where if I feel down about, like, how aggressive and angry people can get, it's nice to just go out to a restaurant and look around and be like, wow, there's, like, old and young and families and single people and, like, movie stars and executives and just, like, everybody's all crammed together and we're all having a good time and no one's complaining, no one's yelling at each other, everyone's just having a good time. That's nice. That's nice. So, I don't know. It feels nice. It feels nice to be in a place where everyone from a lot of humans that, like, Stephanie and I went out to dinner last night, and, like, the 3 tables around us were all speaking different languages, but they were all having a great time. It felt great. I was like, this is nice. People can have nice things. We don't always have to be yelling at each other. It's great. Like, one dude fed an orange or an onion ring to another one, and I was like, that's weird, but cool. Oh shit, we got reorchestrated music. Being multicultural is fun? Hell yeah. This is when you have to start getting in the random combat, I think. Feeding food to another is weird in America? A little bit. Mostly it was just like... Maybe it was father-son, but there was like an older dude who looked like maybe 50, and he like fed an onion ring to a dude who looked like he was 20. And I was like... That was really sensual. Okay. Yeah, in America, most people feed themselves. Like, feeding somebody else is considered a pretty intimate thing to do. Sugar daddy? Could be, man. For all I know, sure. God, they got mech suits. Let's see how much damage they do. Probably not gonna like this. That's okay. I'll take a miss. Ow. Could be worse. Not weak to anything? Alright. Yeah, there's little grunts attached to attacks in this version of the game. Enough with America, we can talk for days about it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Guys, no need to get into policy-based discussion, especially not over the most holy of games, Final Fantasy VII. Usually not a good sign to, oh right, they do this weird thing. I'm in that BDSM life, so I have literally no judgments on anyone. Usually a pretty good way to live. Pirates of the Caribbean vibes from the music. I guess I can see that, yeah. Belt cuffs count as BDSM. Belt cuffs. Like hitting somebody with a belt? I would say so. If it's like consensual and like there's an agreed upon roles. Then again, I'm not a scholar on the issue, so. Bounding hands. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, bondage is the B in BDSM. Your in-game sound sidechaining and gating is a godsend. Yeah, DJ. A lot of people find it distracting, but I'm glad that you enjoy it. Hear these ass-banging tunes. Okay, that was a good amount of experience. Get a few more levels. Oh, right. "60 inches tall." I can't tell what those models are. God, wow. I completely forgot about this sequence. Oh God, right. Also, yeah, you can see some of the like wiggle and warble in the up-res of that animation. With the TV screens flickering. Oh my gosh. Ugh, forgot about this. Yeah, gotta have that stealth gameplay. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, I think those models are super broken. That's a good Cthulhu-esque monstrosity down there. How do you get over the game is too hard feeling? I couldn't play KOTOR because the controls were so counterintuitive by modern standards. Well, I mean, a game being difficult is different than a game being difficult to play. How you get over that? I don't know. I think it's just down to your personal tolerance. Some people can get over it, and some people just can't. Not a big deal, really. Oh, shit. Oh, uh-oh. Oh boy, we're really gonna get it now. Oh, Lala Nuggets, no, not a new house, just during the day, which I think is usually what's different about this. Praying for new KOTOR? I mean, the Old Republic was basically the newest KOTOR. It was just a lot slower. Stephanie worked on that too. Yeah, Sonar, I liked it too. It's just, like, it was the game I liked, it just combat took too long. It was purely just a minutes thing. Did Stephanie work on Alan Wake? No, sadly. She just really likes that game. No! No! Gonna do it all again? Alright. Your house looks really nice, well thank you. That is basically 99% Stephanie's doing. What does Stephanie do? Programming? No, she's PR and community. It's a cool reward for winning the fight, yeah. Winning the fight means you don't go back to your last save point. That's your reward. Don't have to reload the game. Stupid little hand wiggling. There, I did it. We gotta rock! Climb some stairs! Yeah, that's weird. They did that re-release of Anna Musha. I played it and I was like, I'm good. Thanks. Helps being cute. Sweet! Sweet! That was easy. Special floors. They're hearing ruckuses. Yeah, I need to play more Neo. I like that game. Like, I feel like it's pretty similar to Sekiro. Yeah, Sekiro's coming. Just wait for that. That's cool. Be some puzzling happening. The password? Kind of don't remember this, but I'll figure it out. Okay, so there's got to be a number somewhere. Brother's a big Soulsborne fan. Very excited to play Sekiro. Awesome. Yeah, I think people will still like it. I think, hopefully people don't just, like, lose their minds because it's not just Dark Souls. you heard of Dissidia? Yeah. Dissidia NT. I never really got into Dissidia. I played the one back on PSP. I'm gonna take a break. I want to take my hoodie off. It's getting a little warm. I'll be right back.
This is love. Love hurts. When you're looking down the barrel of a gun, time slows down.
Rated M for mature.
Get the message. To get through the maze, go left 2 screens. You're almost there. Go up 1 screen on the left path. Then go left 1 screen. Leave the maze by going straight back. Use the uniform to get in. Use card 4 to get ammo. Open the door, fire the grenade launcher, and shoot the tank. Wear the goggles here. Take the elevator to the roof. Use card 2 to rescue this guy and get a clue. Stay on the roof and get card 5. There's a pitfall between these crates. Get the rations. Get the antenna. Don't go in the deep water. Use card 5 to get card 6. Take the shortcut out of the gutter. Take the elevator to the 2nd floor. Get your 4th star before using this clue. Rescue this guy and get a clue. Earn a star. Now use the radio. Use card 6 to get the launcher. Use card 1 and move fast. Get the ammunition and a bonus. Don't go in. This is a dummy of the doctor. Kill Arnold with the rocket launcher. Take card 7. Use the radio to get the compass.
Chewel sugarless gum has so much more flavor, people forget it's sugarless.
Where's the word sugarless?
Gee, Chief, Chewel's has so much more flavor. I forgot.
More flavor than Carefree.
Sure, compare Chewel's to Carefree. Chewel's has a delicious flavor center, and Chewel's has 29% more flavor than Carefree.
And Chewel's is a...
Sugarless, Chief.
That's news to me.
Try Chewel's. So much more flavor, you'll forget it's sugarless.
Can your hair pass this physical fitness test? Does it shine? Is it silky? Is it manageable? Then get into condition. Clairol's physical fitness plan for out-of-shape, flabby hair. Protein-enriched condition shampoo. Condition 2 instant after shampoo treatment. And Condition Beauty Pack, the twice-a-month intense treatment. Get into condition. It'll leave your hair physically fit.
Ever feel like you're on a date all by yourself?
Get close, get closer.
When your husband says, "I love you," does he yell it from across the room?
Get close, get closer.
Only Certs has flavor crystals and retsin for great taste and fresh breath that lasts over an hour. So if your sweetheart serenades you from long distance,
get close, get closer.
Can we afford 4 more years of broken promises? In 1976, Jimmy Carter promised to hold inflation to 4%. Today, it is 14%. He promised to create more jobs, and now there are 8 million Americans out of work. He promised to balance the budget. What he gave us was a $61 billion deficit. Can we afford 4 more years? The time is now for strong leadership. Reagan for president.
This nation heaven, staying high. Now you and me, we're going to have fun. Say, lights off. Excalibur. It's not that hard. What do you mean? Give me cake, going home. Time zone. Check it out, eh? Live alone. Leather legs, get in play. What do you get? Say, fat jet, zoom room, cosmic zoom. That's up, Jay. It's Sonic Boom. Sonic Warrior, Sonic Warrior.
You always need a day. You got the power to save the day.
Take a little chance, slip on through. You got no matter what you do. You gotta do for you.
Sonic Warrior, Sonic Warrior. The power is in your mind to shake the planet, to conquer time. Sonic Warrior, deep in space and time. To the Sonic Warrior, with in mind. Nothing can stop the way to stay alive. If you try, you can do anything. To the Sonic Warrior, always takes a chance. To the Sonic Warrior, never think he can. Nothing can stop the way to stay alive. If you try, you can do anything.
Roger, we got a bad situation down there. We got a band of terrorists that have seized control of the building. They're holding 30 hostages inside, including the president's daughter. I repeat, they have the president's daughter in there. We have to get her out as soon as possible. Over.
I don't care about the swamp members. Where is the president's daughter?
the specific things aren't the important things, I think.
Doesn't have to be any blood or anything. I mean, they come across as a little cliche.
Businesses, it's incredible.
Yes.
Big guy.
Yeah.
Mr. Hudson.
Okay.
Sit at the end of this.
Basically,
Right.
the more
Right.
information
We're ready. And all along this trough, it continues all the way from this wall. You mean over the edge of the top of this
Yeah, 'cause
wall?
we don't have that much room there.
Okay, wait. You mean as if we were going to take this crack all the way up and over?
Yeah. Or does it
I wasn't
start
even-
from here and then go down? It seems more natural that it spreads out
cool.
somewhat in this direction. I mean, maybe it does go all the way.
Maybe it should.
Through even
yeah.
like to the water.
That would be cool. I wasn't even thinking of that. I was thinking it would just kind of
Because
stop where the knife begins. Elevation here. Okay. This is what is called here the cool area. This forest is going to be kind of dark and have a coolish.
The hippest.
Although this is the most prominent area where that's visible because it's such a long stretch before you get to this tree. Serious weirdness.
In particular, this continues to steps down, and you're gonna.
Oh,
it's just
cool.
going to be.
Even that's been gamma increased.
The Grain Trade Center in Vienna was the 17th urban bombing in 4 weeks, blamed on Nod terrorists.
The Security Commission remains in closed session tonight following Nod terrorist actions in Slovenia.
At least your mother tipped well.
Polish, unforgiving wilderness.
New Tiberium harvesting methods instituted by the Brotherhood of Nod increased profitability by 49%.
Nod Tiberium holdings now account for almost half of the world's known supply, giving the quasi-terrorist group incredible leverage in the London Gold Exchange. On the domestic side,
Cover of Tiberium ignored reporters at Hong Kong's Second World Tiberium Economic Impact Summit. Mobius is expected to refute charges from the scientific community that Tiberium might be dangerous.
مع اللون الأصفر.
As the GDI forces take off in another Nod assault, the free world holds its breath.
Greg Burdett, WWN, somewhere in the Mediterranean.
Are you picking this up? Deactivate your defense matrix.
Greetings from the loft. Current stock tip in the hacker community seems to be dealing with Security Dynamics of Massachusetts. The makers of SecurID's scramble the security problems in their one-time password token cards were presented to the net in the form of a white paper from ftp.secnet.com. The stock tip for Security Dynamics, NASDAQ ticker SDTI, seems to be sell short. With any luck, they will fix their problems in their product, and yet again, we'll have a case of technology progressing due to hackers and security professionals worldwide.
So, Aleph, tell me, what kind of information can we find at underground.org?
Underground, you can find security papers, security tools, database of security vulnerabilities, links to other security web pages, other hacker home pages, recent news, calendar.
What's up, guys? We're back. Yeah, Ryder, you feeling old? You feeling old? This is Command & Conquer now. Just remember Command & Conquer? This is what it looks like now, and it's just a tombstone. Bong. Urban Research to Village. Let's see here. S. U.S. S. P. Pups? No, it'd be... Wait. P-U-S-S. Puss. That's the code, isn't it? Remaking CNC? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't, I never... Did the mobile one ever come out? I was willing to give it a shot. Hello, Red Ascendant. Yeah, I usually play at night. You decided about SNES Saturday? What do you mean, decided? Oh, like if I'm gonna do it today? Rivals came out December 4th? Damn it! I never know when mobile games come out because I just don't look. I don't feel like there's a puzzle here. Whatever. Just watching a recent RE2 on YouTube. Well, here I am. I thought about playing RE2 as well. I feel like I'm not too far away from maybe finishing it. Do I go up to the next floor? Maybe there's a hint up there. I'll see. Haven't played a mobile game in years. Too many microtransactions. That's a lot of them. There are some mobile games you can find that are pretty solid. Look for the books that don't match. Oh. Do you just want the password? Books that don't match. Yeah, Chunky Salsa, just give me the password. I'm not here to try and solve weird puzzles. It's for urban planning. Our city map. Collectors of the Ancients. Is it Hojo? Make our map. So you guys, they all seem like they fit. Materials from this floor, unless it's numbers. So 2, 8. 1, 2, 4, 8, 9, 3. There's no 5. But it might be in another room? I don't know why that matters. $14, 3. It's free. You can't really complain about a free game. Kinda not, no. Made it my mission to find good mobile games that you don't have to pay for to get everything out of. Same, more MMOs, because since City Hero died, look at that one MMO, it's been Warframe. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's kind of hard to put time into any mobile game when Warframe is right there. Marvel Puzzle Quest is great, though. I like it a lot. I'm sure the password never changes for this puzzle. It was giving me trouble as a kid. Yeah, I don't remember this puzzle. There's one next to one for some reason. feel like they don't give you enough... I feel like they don't give you enough clues to solve this puzzle properly. Oh, whatever. I'll just brute force it. First, you have to look at the panel located outside each door. I'll tell you what kind of books you should... Oh, okay. Find the book that doesn't belong. Once you've found it, you'll need to look at its number and count the corresponding letter, not including spaces. For example, the book's named 10, New Plants Urban Planning, then the letters O. Oh my god. Whatever. Oh. No. It's okay. What's the reward if you get it the first time? It's not orbs. How could it not be orbs? Wait. Haven't I tried them all? Oh. An elixir, probably? Yeah. Something like that. Some type of materia? Elemental materia? What does elemental materia do? I can't remember. I was worried it would be materia. That might actually be useful. Load the game? I don't remember how long ago I saved. Was there a save point on the... Wait, how long ago was the save point? Did you put a lot of time to add the mods? Just came in, didn't know if there were many. It took, I want to say, a solid afternoon. Add elements to attack defense. Is that useful? Well, if there was a save point here, then actually, wait, hold on. Oh, there's no load. I was hoping it would say where I saved. I don't think there's a save point here. Yeah, I don't remember how long ago I saved, so I'm not gonna do it. These are all those mods you showed off in the old IG video. A lot of them, yeah. I'm actually shocked that you remember that. But there are some other ones, some newer ones. It's pretty common, yeah. I remember it being not that hard to come by later. Add poison to your attacks against human enemies? Pretty smart. It's the one where you have to, like, reassemble the city. Alright. Is this still hard mode? Oh, yes. Oh, my yes. I forgot that there were random encounters up here. I made coffee. Holy shit. I'm sure I noticed this last time, but Barrett dabs when he casts. That's amazing. Tell me your HP. Booyah! You gotta. Yeah, he dabbed hard. That was a deep dab. Flexible dab. No one dabs anymore. Forgot I had random encounters at all? Yeah. That's most of the game. This is a good mod. Just like that. It's like... This is a good mod, man. Just hanging out. Smoking mods. Does it open? Oh yeah, it opens chests as you rebuild. Oh my god. So another game recently where character's animation is a dab, and it's games from years ago. I'm trying to... Oh shit, man. Is it too late? Is it too late to make, like, top 10 video game dabs? Hold on. I need my phone. I need to write this shit down. That's some content right there. There we go. Ooh. Ando of the games. Thanks for subbing. Team Rocket dabs a lot, just in the show, or in the game? The Pokemon. let's hope I can tab out and in safely here. It's crazy how much better an old game becomes with a reworked soundtrack. Drunk Detective, I have a theory. I think that the retro games live or die on their music. I think that you lose the ability to convey a lot through visual fidelity, so a lot of that emotion gets conveyed through music, and I think it's an integral part of it. All right. I just thought of this song, and I realized I haven't heard it in forever, so I'm going to play it now. Thank you for subbing. Here's a track. Oh, Roach Tetris. Let me explain real quick. When people sub, I play a song that I choose for basically no reason. It's kind of like putting a quarter in a random jukebox. And then I have, like, complicated rules about when and why that happens, but I won't get into that. Anyway, enjoy the song. Just realized, like, everyone knows that song. And it's probably been years since anyone's heard it. Name of the song, commonly mistaken as Parsley, Sage, Rosemary, and Thyme, is actually Scarborough Fair. Yeah. / Can Tickle. Which is just a funny word to say, so I did it. But yeah, JC, you got it. You're there. You're there before I got there. Alright, let me make sure that everything is still... Okay, that's back. Cool. Surprisingly tab-friendly. Come and look up covers of Scarborough Fair. Oh, that's cool. Huh. Yeah, I had like a few Simon & Garfunkel CDs when I was I guess teenager. I listened to them a lot. I was super into like 60s music in a hot window during my adolescence. I listened to a lot of 60s rock and 60s, not necessarily pop, but stuff like that. Fucking Lord of the Rings enthusiast soundtrack. People rag on... Wait, hold on. Radioactive Mud. Wow, thank you. Changed my career due to my recovery from PTSD and depression. It's been a rough months out of work. You guys made me laugh 1,000 times. Sorry. Oh, shit. Well, thank you. Man, I'm glad that you're finding a good spot. Sorry to hear that you went through some tough times. But yeah, it's good. Sounds like you're developing coping mechanisms. Oh, wait. Oh. That reminds me, man, New Wave and Synth Pop fuel you? Yeah. I go through kicks with New Wave and Synth Pop a lot. Hate April. What, the month? Mrs. Robinson is the only song I remember from Garfunkel's. There's a lot of good stuff in there. You a fan of Perturbator? I am, yeah. Perturbator just had a new album, right? Like, definitely in 2019? I listened to it and I was like, yeah, this is Perturbator, alright. And I didn't listen to it again. I need to go back to that. Oh gosh, that's a lot of enemies. What the hell is this? I keep forgetting that limits actually really suck. Oi. Woo! Okay, good. I was really hoping that was gonna kill him. Pretty dicey with the HP. Okay. Would you recommend this mod for someone who hasn't played Final Fantasy VII before? No, I would not. Final Fantasy VII is a pretty easy JRPG. I don't think a hard JRPG is what anyone wants if they've never played a JRPG before. Fuck. starting with ghosts. That's pretty cool. I play Shadow Warrior. Finally got this game. Yeah, Doom with a Smartass Ninja. That's absolutely what it is. Shadow Warrior is awesome. I did not put as much time into the sequel. They tried to add like a gear loot system, and I was just like... They tried to make it like an action RPG, which I respected the... Oh, we got some loco weed. I respected the like audacity of it. Oh, my boy's mad. Wait, hold on. What's... Smoke that loco weed. Causes confused. All right, cool. Whatever. Fury, I think, is probably... I might want to keep for a while. Is that like Berserk? Where you don't... Your character auto-attacks but does twice the damage? Maybe I can make Cloud a little damage factory. If I just leave him with that status. Did I get a part? I don't remember. Who cares? I like the second one, but it's way different from the first. I think that's my problem. I really didn't... I think I got all the pieces. That other chest is probably fine. Yeah, I came at it thinking it was going to be more of the first game. As opposed to, really getting ready for, like, what it was, which is kind of like Diablo. Like a faster, more ridiculous Diablo with guns. It's Diablo with guns. There we go. The trigger for that's kind of weird. His name is Lo Wang. Yeah, well, I mean, the original Shadow Warrior got it so well. They made him just like an adorable doof. He was basically the living embodiment of those kinds of games. Of like, you are lame, but I can't help but like you anyway. Yeah, Shadow Warrior is so good. You guys should go play it. Shadow Warrior and a medieval Dusk. There's been some really great, just really, really great. Shit of a Sunrise scum. Hey, it's those... Lock? What? What's happening right now? Why is there dialogue? Fuck that! Is this from the game? Or has this been modded in? I don't remember this at all. So they have like... Oh fuck! Oh no, I'm gonna get wiped. Holy shit. I was wondering if I should start queuing up actions. The answer was no, I really should not have. Oh fuck, this is bad. I'm gonna get whomped. What the fuck, man? 800 damage! This is... What? Do you run from them? How far back am I? Yeah, I'm gonna play something else. Ah, shit, man. How is there no save point? I mean, I'll probably do it way faster, but... Yeah, I can get that password first try. What's up, Bella? Man Mountain, what's up, man? Alright, I'm gonna play Resident Evil. I got more mods. It's just a mod kind of day, you know? That one hurts. That hurts. That's alright. I'm in it for the ride. Now I just get to experience it longer. Alright, I'll be back in a minute.
So it's quite a large amount of information.
So it sounds like there's almost two worlds that you're playing to, that security side and then the hacker underground, basically.
Yeah, there's a bit of both. There is a need for that. You know, there needs to be an exchange of information between both. And really, the information is neutral. You know, it can either be used for hacking or it can be used for securing. I mean, it's all it is information.
Maybe it was the first time you saw your reflection in a hubcap, or the first time you sat in your grandfather's lap in the driveway and pretended to steer. Whatever it was, it began our romance with cars. Something that was meant to get you from point A to point B became almost family, because you trusted what it was, how it was made, and deep down, you still believed that some things would last forever. Isn't it time you felt that way again?
The object of my affection can change.
At GE, we have an idea that could help reduce carbon dioxide emissions. An idea that could save power plants 3 million tons of coal a year and 1 million barrels of oil. GE Energy Choice Lights. If we all change to these lights, we'd conserve our resources, and you could save enough on your electric bill to all but pay for the bulbs. GE Energy Choice. No wonder the light bulb is the symbol for a brilliant idea.
Bill Powers, a great senator.
Well, now, I don't know.
His loving wife.
I found this lint ball on one of the guest towels.
Is America ready for this family? From Norman Lear, the man who brought us the bunkers, comes The Powers That Be, starring John Forsythe, Saturday after the Golden Girls on NBC.
My first day of teaching, and I'm out of antiperspirant. So I used my husband's Suave. Was I in the hot seat? But that Suave kept me cool and dry. And when I found out it's less expensive, I switched. I guess you're never too old to learn a new way to save money.
My hair is so boring.
Why do you say that?
Your hair. Use some wonderful conditioner or something.
I use Suave.
I'm spending all sorts of money and you like Suave.
Oh, you bet.
I promised my wife I'd sell it when we bought the new one. But every time I look at Dad's old Corolla, I remember the first time he brought it home.
Well, what do you think?
He was so proud. He said, these cars are built to last. And he was right.
The Toyota Corolla, over 15 million happy memories and still counting.
Sell Dad's Corolla? Sure, for about $1 million.
We asked people why they switched from Murphy Oil Soap to Pledge Household Cleaner.
There's less work involved in using Pledge.
The Pledge Household Cleaner it does a nice, fast, easy job. It makes the wood look beautiful.
It's been good to my wood, it's been good to my floor.
It's just a smooth, clean feeling.
Dust sticks to residue left by Murphy's on this unwiped surface, but Pledge Household Cleaner doesn't leave a sticky residue, so there's no need to rinse or wipe.
It's gonna be Pledge.
Pledge Household Cleaner gently cleans all your household surfaces beautifully from SC Johnson Wax.